Okay, so let's get into the instrumental section here and carry on My Wayward Son. This is a really fun thing to get into as soon as you get it down. It's pretty simple to play. A lot of pentatonic stuff and a cool little solo. So let's get right into it. We're going to start with just hitting, we're back on distortion here, the open A string, 5th string, and then we have this little lick. Now that's going to be slightly muted with the base of your palm, just lightly. It gives it a little bit of punch. They're pull-offs actually, but they sound kind of punchy because it's lightly palm muted, right where the string meets the bridge. And the pull-offs that we're doing are the 3rd fret, pull off from pick that, and pull off from 2 to 0. Then the same thing at the 4th string. And then with your 2nd finger at the 3rd fret on the 5th string, pull off to 0. So we have this. After you do that pull off on the 5th string, shift up, and then play that 3rd fret again, but this time with your 1st finger, and then the 5 on the same string with your 3rd finger. All right, and then come over to the 6th string and do 3/5 there. And I'm muting it by letting out pressure after each one. You give it kind of a staccato feel. And then come up to the power chord at the 5th fret on the 5th string, just the basic power chord at 5 on the 5th string, and then 7 on the 4th string. And then move that 2 frets down. You kill that first one and let the second one ring. So all together we got. And then we do this again. Same thing we did before, the same 3/5 on the 6th string. But this time we just play the 5th fret power chord on the 5th string and let it ring. So we have all together. And then do that again. All right, now we have this next section. It sounds like this. All right, let's slow that down. Starts this time with an open E string, 6th string open. And then I'm just going to use pretty much my 3rd finger and 1st finger to play most of this. 7/5 on the 5th string. Kill it after each note, just let out pressure of the finger. And then shift down to the 2nd fret and do 4 and 2 on the 5th string. It's kind of on the upbeats there. 1 and on the ands. Then come over to shift over to the 6th string, 3rd fret, play the 5th fret, and then 3rd fret with 1 and 3. So we have this open E, and then we're going to end it with these 2 notes. You got the 5th string on the 5th fret, 3rd finger, and then you can reach your 3rd finger over. Sometimes I just use the pinky at the 5th fret on the 4th, and put some vibrato on it. So it goes. So we have all together. I'm kind of doing that, showing you where the beat is at, but you don't actually do that. It's just more, just all you hear are the notes. And then you start the phrase again. Don't forget that open E that starts it. Okay, so you only make it that far the 2nd time around, and then you end it like this. And you're going to let these notes ring out because it's taking you back to the little pull-off thing again. And so after this, you're going to have the 5th string, 5th fret with your pinky. Let it ring. Then the 2nd fret on the 6th, just go 2, 3, 4 on the 6th string. and then catch a little, reach your second finger over to the 3rd fret on the 5th string, and hit that really quick. Then we go straight back to what we did before. So we have this all together. Same thing we did before. So we did that whole riff sequence twice again, and now we get to the solo for this section, which is basically going to be this. All right, so let's tackle that. Slide to the 17th fret with your third finger on the first string, and then play 15th fret, then 14, then 12, then 10. And you see how I'm muting each one afterwards, so you play giving that kind of staccato, kind of punchy feel again. All right, now let's set up for the quick little lick. We have a 7th fret, first string, do a hammer pull from 7 to 10 and pull back off to 7 like this. And then come over to the 10 on the second string, pick it up with a downstroke. Then back to the 7 on the first with an upstroke. And then downstroke at the 8th fret with your second finger. And then end it with a downstroke with your third finger at the 10th fret on the second string. All right, and then let's end this little phrase right here like this. That's a little phrase, and that's just it. You're on the second string now. We're going to do a quick hammer and pull from 8 to 10. Pull back off to 10. Kind of quick. Shift back to the 7th fret and over to the 3rd string. Third finger, at the 9th fret on the 3rd string, and then 7 and 8 on the 7 on the 3rd, 8 on the 2nd string. A little double stop. And you kind of hit that, accent that a little bit. So we had this. And then we're going to end this solo. And that is all that is 9th fret with on the 3rd string, your second finger. Then do a quick hammer on pull, and 8 and 10 again on the second string. And then back to the 9 on the 3rd, then the 8 on the 2nd, and then the 10. You just picked each one individually. You see how I'm doing that staccato feel again with this. So we have this. And then come back down to the 9 on the 3rd string. So we have this so far. And then do the quick hammer on pull again at 8 and 10. So we have this. And we're going to end it with a simple shift down to the 7th position, sorry. We're going to do 9, 8, 7 on the 3rd string. And then the same thing on the 4th string. And then bring these two fingers over and grab that 7 and 8 double stop again. 7 on the 3rd, 8 on the 2nd string. So good. That takes us back to the main riff. Going through that riff all the way through until it takes us to the bridge, which we're going to start covering in the next video. So stay tuned.